Alrighty, we've got a squad. We are drafting. We are opening kind of mediocre packs here. I'm not snapping off a first pick Doomsday, I'm sorry. There is a Teferi Time Raveler and a Balance. Those are both pretty good cards. Let's see, Fulero's passing to me. I'm passing to Jesse. So my squad is Tank, Updraft, Elemental, and Paul, not Gian, battling against Mac, the Betrayer. Mac, Charles Wong, Fulero, and Jesse Rubkin. So this is pretty mid pack. I mean, whatever I take, it's not going to be that exciting. I guess Teferi. The problem with Balance is it's really good in some decks, but it requires a lot of cards to be good, whereas Teferi is always just pretty good. So let's just take Teferi here to start out with. And then second pick, the best cards in the pack are like Dark Ritual and Mawlock, which I'm not in a great position to take. Maybe I just take Rafine's Tower. Seems like a reasonable follow-up. I could also take Dark Ritual and hope to wheel Doomsday. I mean, Dark Ritual is a really strong card. The fact that I have a Teferi is whatever. Rafine's Tower is just not that good. Let's just take Dark Ritual and see where things go. Well, where things go could be to Fire Covenant. It's the best card in the pack. Had I taken Rafine's Tower, I'd probably just take Skyclave. I could also still just take Skyclave Apparition. Like, I tried to go for it with this Dark Ritual and maybe it didn't work. I don't think I want to take Concealed Courtyard. Yeah, let's take Skyclave. That card's really good. And just ignore the fact that I don't have a Rafine's Tower. Oh, this is cool. I like that every other pick is, now the best cards in the pack are like Deep Cavern Bat, Infernal Grasp, Time Spiral. I guess Sarah Paragon is pretty good. It's also Cryptic Command, but I really don't feel comfortable taking Cryptic here. I could still take Time Spiral. I could ping pong again and still be kind of like looking at Esper combo. I really just don't want to take a fourth pick Sarah Paragon. I'm just going to take the Time Spiral here and kind of see what's going on. And now there's a Raugrin Triumph and a Toxic Deluge. I think I'll just take Raugrin Triumph. Raugrin Triumph's pretty good. The best cards in this pack are now green, 3 different elves, but we can ignore the Dark Ritual for now. We've still got our blue-white land, and Time Spiral can be good. Like, I could play a blue-white deck with all of these cards. Just a blue-white deck with maybe big mana, and that little Time Spiral finish is a possibility, of course. Okay, and now there's a Skull Clamp. There's also a Thalia, but these cards don't pair too well with Thalia. There's also a Chromatic Star, but you know what? I'll take Skull Clamp. I'll see if we can get something going there. And then now there's the Thassa's Oracle to go with that Doomsday, or there's a Sheldock Isle. There's also Usher of the Fallen to go with Skull Clamp, but I think I'm just going to take Sheldock. I don't think I'm going to get Thassa's Oracle back because I'd have to be the only card in the pack, and I think Blood Fountain is a lot more likely, or Dryad Arbor. But Sheldock could be good here, and this draft is starting out rough. And here, there's a Mystic Forge, but that's not too great. I thought Mindstone could be good in this deck. I don't really want Battlesphere, Random Duels. Doomsday did come back. There's also Elspeth and Lingering Souls. There's also Lotus Field. But yeah, we're not Doomsdaying here. The Rafine's Tower would have been nice to go with this Lingering Souls. I think I will take Lingering Souls over Elspeth. I could also take Lotus Field. Lotus Field's interesting. It makes Candelabra an out and potentially Frantic Search. All right, actually, I'll try the Lotus Field here. Wow, I'm surprised Tomb Fortress came back. This card is very strong. Benevolent Bodyguard doesn't look ideal here. I don't think Yavimaya is great. I guess I could Simian Spirit Guide. I could see that. Plus, it's just a good card. I don't mind hating it. All right, I'll take a Kinnan. Not that it hasn't much to do yet, but this has been quite the pack. I don't know. I mean, look, even if... So I guess there's a couple things I could have done different. One is I could have just taken the Rafine's Tower. Oh, I will take Exploration, though. I think we might be gearing up towards one of the... More like an Ely Cassis deck here with this Exploration and Kinnan and stuff. I don't know about the Clamp yet. We'll see. Skyclave also not looking as ideal. But basically, had I taken Rafine's Tower and gone straight like blue-white, that could have been good. White Weenie would have been actually fine to draft in the seed. I would have taken Sarah Paragon and Thalia. But we've got some potentially powerful cards. We have Skull Clamp, Time Spiral, Exploration, Lotus Field. Ooh, this could actually be an elf deck at this point. Yeah, I don't think I care about losing out on Leyline Binding. Oh, and Chromatic Star? Okay, now we actually have the outs to... Yeah, Dryad Arbor did come back. That's what I thought. Now we actually have outs to be an Academy deck. Maybe not play Skyclave, and we're like blue-green Splash Teferi combo or something. Exploration Time Spiral is strong. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, there's a Hull Breacher. Damn, and a 4th Eorlingus and a Shieldred. I do like all these cards. I kind of feel like I should just stake 4th Eorlingus still. 4th Eorlingus is a busted card, and I don't really like passing busted cards. I'll pass a Shieldred and a Hull Breacher. Maybe I'll get a Botanical Sanctum or a Sylvan Caryatid back. But yeah, I'm going to take 4th Eorlingus, and I'm going to follow it up with... Oh, there is Frantic Search. There's also Zerda, but I can't companion Zerda if I want to play Exploration, which I kind of do. I don't think Temple Garden or Hallowed Fountain are what I want. I think I do want to take the Frantic Search to go with Lotus Field and Time Spiral and all that. And see what I can get going here. I don't know about this Skull Clamp yet. Okay, Mox Opal and Iteration, Metamorph. I think I'm going to try for a Mox Opal deck. Mox Opal is also a busted card, and Kinnan gets a lot better once you have a bunch of artifact mana sources. So I'm going to try for that. And now we're starting to get something going here. And here, well, here we've got... Okay, the Chaos Adventure is a messed up card. Jace, not a really good Jace deck. Miscalc is good. Taiga is actually a great card for the deck. Spire Bluff would be okay too. Sicarian Infiltrator is good if you have artifact payoffs, because you can make multiple artifacts and play and draw a bunch of cards. I actually have 4 good blue cards in this pack. I might still just take Caves of Chaos Adventurer though. Also just to avoid passing a busted card, and then if I get back any of these other cards, I'll be pretty happy. Look, someone's going to take Path, and someone's going to take Voidwalker. So of the other cards, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By my calculations, I'll get something back. We'll see. Godless Shrine's like the only duel I don't want. I could take Sword of the Meek. This could also start to be a Thopter deck. I don't think I want to take Seasoned Pyromancer. I guess it's good with Skull Clamp, but I don't think I want that much red in my deck. Both my red cards being single red sounds about right. Let's just take a speculative Sword of the Meek. This will just be a speculative deck. Ooh, there's Basalt Monolith to go with this Kinnan. I kind of have to take that. I don't think I can afford to take, well, certainly not Sylvan. Don't think Tameo, and I won't have the mana for Upheaval if I don't do this, so I'm just going to take Basalt Monolith. Sad that Zerda's gone. And then, Jetmir's Garden. It's actually pretty nice. I think that's going to be better than Zagoth Triumph, given that I have the colors I have. All right, now I don't mind that I missed out on that Rafine's Tower. This pack, Sacred Foundry, Brea's Apprentice, Sir Ginger. I think I'll just take Sacred Foundry. I'd rather just have good mana. Those cards are all pretty marginal. And now I kind of like how this is shaping up. I guess Skull Clamp and Brea's Apprentice is kind of nice, but there's a Yogg-Will, but this isn't really a Yogg-Will deck. This definitely could be an Emery deck. Emery is interesting. There's also Rex Sage to go with Skull Clamp. Yeah, I kind of like that more. I don't like Emery very much. There's also Blade Splicer, which also goes with Skull Clamp, but I'd rather just have a green card, and I think Chariot is not as necessary given the 4 drops I already have. Okay, I feel like we're kind of getting there. Oh, Zerda came back. Zerda is also infinite with Basalt Monolith. All right, yeah, I'll take that. Nothing else that it works with really, but I think that's going to still be better than Temple Garden. And then now I could take Wall of Roots. I don't think this is much of a Dig Through Time deck. I guess Dig is okay with Frantic Search and Lotus Field. Those both put a bunch of cards in the graveyard. Wall of Roots doesn't work with Zerda. It's not actually the best with Skull Clamp. All right, let's just take the Dig. That seems like a reasonable card to take. And now we're just firmly like 4-color combo. But we have some good triumphs. Sicarian Infiltrator was the card that came back. I don't care if much for Golos or Faithless Looting. And here, I guess I like Knight of Autumn more than Arwen. I already have Rex Sage. Arwen's a pretty messed up card if you can cast it. Oh, and we got an Upheaval for free? I did not expect that. Oh, and a Dockside. I could side that in nicely. All right. What do we got here? Now there's Time Walk Moxjet. All right. Well, Time Walk. Sadly, the Tameo's gone. That is a beating. But still, Time Walk is Time Walk. Passing a Moxjet and a Mana Vault. So looks like Paul's going to get the Mana Vault after Jesse takes the Moxjet. We'll slam Time Walk. I do like that. Okay. Now things are looking a lot better. I'll tell you that much. Wishlist Tolarian Academy, Thopter Foundry, Depths and Stage in the same pack is funny. Curse Scroll's probably coming back. Maybe Seachrome Coast after all the like artifacts and the foothills and the grist and the bone crusher get taken. Though this pack's not the deepest. What do we got? Animate Dead, not so much. Not even really a brain freeze deck. I have like a lot of ways to win the game that aren't. Oh, I'll just take Lutri. Lutri Time Walk is great. Fury is a good card too, but I'm not companioning Zerto already. Yeah, Exploration I think is too powerful. And Caves of Chaos Adventure, both those, and Rex Sage, I suppose. But yeah, we'll just take Lutri. That's a fine pickup. We'll be playing 2 main deck companions, or rather, 1 companion in the side, 1 in the main is what I meant. And Simian Spirit Guide could be a potential in this deck still, by the way. It's pretty good with Caves of Chaos Adventure. Maybe a Talisman will come back there. Oh, there's Lion's Eye. There's Tinker. There's Gaia's Cradle. There's also Trop and Crucible and Jace. I don't think it's Jace. How good is Lion's Eye here? It's a powerful card. I don't have any way to play. It doesn't really do anything for me, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think I can Lion's Eye. I don't think Tinker does much for me. Wow. I mean, there's Jace. I don't really want Jace that much. I have a lot of plays. Cradle is nice with Sicarian Infiltrator and 4th Ear Lingus, but that's a bit thin. I mean, am I supposed to just take Tropical Island? Trop is pretty good for this deck. Yeah, I'm just going to take Trop. It's kind of grim, but what can you do? Oh, Oko? There's also 2 different baubles. I would love those. Forensic Gadgeteer also goes infinite with Basalt Monolith, but I kind of feel like that one has a chance to wheel, and Oko's busted, so I'll take Oko over Verdant as well. No Academy, I don't think. I'm starting to suspect. Don't have an infinite mana sink right now besides Upheaval and then... Oh, 4th Ear Lingus actually kind of is. Time Spiraling, just with a lot of mana. I guess Arcane Denial is pretty good in this style of deck, so I'll take that over Haywire Might here. And, oh, there's Spellseeker and Snapcaster, so which one do I want? I think Spellseeker just because... I can get 4th Ear Lingus also. Yeah, just having twice the Time Walks is pretty good. And then now there's a channel, Analurus, all the Planeswalkers, or all the companions. There's also Sail into the West. I don't think this is much of a channel deck, right? I can't really do much. Yeah, Sail into the West seems legit. I don't really need a Bayou, Red and 6. Yeah, it seems all right. There's a Zurin Orb, but I don't really have combos with that. Uro is a nice card, but conflicts with Dig. Not that matters. I can also just cut Dig. I'm not going to get Academy, so Talisman, and I'm not going to get Thopter Foundry, so damn. So Talisman really just helps this Mox Opal be on, and is good with Kinnan. I think that's still fine. Okay, Curse Scroll did come back, as well as Stage Depths. I could take Stage to go with Lotus Field. It's not crazy. That is a good combo, and I have Exploration. All right. Take that. Bring to Light came back, so did some Talismans. I think I'll go with the Blue-Red Talisman. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, not the best Skull Clamp deck, to be honest. I have Spellseeker, Llanowar Elves, Rex Sage. That's about it. Okay, Cradle, of course, didn't come back. Sakura Tribe Elder. Seems okay. I don't really want Legolas's Quick Reflexes. It wouldn't be like the worst Wrath deck in the world, honestly. I'll still take the Tribe Elder, I think, though I'm not super stoked about it. Okay, Gadgeteer came back. Yeah, I think I like Gadgeteer well enough here. What does Urza's Bauble do? It doesn't actually do anything. Like, it makes I guess it makes the Mox Opal on a little bit more. All right, I'll take the Gadgeteer, and then I'll take the Haywire Might to go with it, and the Clamp. That's nice. And I guess Thran Spider, I don't think... No, this is definitely not a Ramanop deck, but I guess I'm not going to play... maybe I'll play Thran Spider. I don't know. Probably not. All right, let's go to deck building and see what we can assemble here. So I need to cut a bunch of cards. I guess Sakura Tribe Elder is probably a fine cut. Luchi's going to be in my sideboard. Oh, I guess Sicarian Infiltrator is actually at infinite mana sink. you can just make as many of these as you want to draw cards. I mean, you don't want to deck yourself, of course, but that's pretty neat. Okay, I think I did get there with the Mox Opal at the last moment. But how many cards do I need to cut? This is 13 lands, and I want to play like 17 or 18. So I could cut Rex Sage. I could cut Dig. Those both seem fine to cut, actually. I need to cut 4. I mean, do I want to cut Gadgeteer? I have 9 artifacts. That sounds pretty decent. And again, it goes infinite with the Basalt Monolith, so I think I will keep it. I could cut Zerda, because I have 2 ways to go infinite with Basalt Monolith, and I think Gadgeteer is much better than Zerda. It just makes a bunch of clues, whereas Zerda doesn't actually do anything else. All right. Sorry, you can't companion Zerda. So now I just need to cut 1. Don't want to cut any artifacts. Don't want to cut anything too big. I could cut Sail into the West. I have Teferi, Oko. I mean, the Frantic Search I think seems decent to me. I also really like Frantic Search with Shelldock. Just lets you late game go Shelldock, Frantic Search, immediately cast the thing. I think the Sicarian Infiltrator is going to be good in this deck. Keizo Chaos Adventure is a little out of place, but it is a messed up card, especially with Time Walk. Given that I don't want to cut any of the cheap cards, and I think I want 17 lands, I could cut Arcane Denial, but Arcane Denial also seems pretty good in this deck. So right now, mana-wise, I'm just blue-green splash Teferi, and then basically double splashing a 4th Eorlingus, which I think is fine, and a Keizo Chaos Adventure. Let's see, 1 mountain gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red sources. Not counting Lotus Field even, really. And 1 plains. I mean, with the Keizo Chaos Adventure, I want 1 mountain, 1 plains to go fetch. So I guess I'm not fetching mountain that often. Plains gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white sources. For 2 white cards, it's just Teferi and 4th Eorlingus, much like it's just Keizo Chaos Adventure and 4th Eorlingus. All right, I'm actually pretty happy with the Tropical Island pick. 4, 5, 6. All right, 1 more green, and then 3 blue. Is that going to be enough? 3, 4, 5, 6. I probably want 1 more. This Thespian stage is messing me up a little bit, but I think that's okay. Put some lands in the sideboard. I don't think I want Sakura Tribe Elder still. I just don't think I can afford it, given that I want all the Skull Clamp targets in my deck. So it really comes down to Sail into the West, Caves of Chaos Adventure, or maybe Upheaval, but I think Upheaval is also going to be good. Kin and Upheaval can be good even without Monolith if I just have 2 Talismans in play. I'm kind of thinking it's Sail into the West, honestly. Feels like this deck, I mean, I have a Time Spiral already. I have a bunch of big mana sinks. I don't think I want to cut Sicarian Infiltrator. I think that one is going to be good. I think Haywire Might's also going to be pretty good. I could go 16 lands. I do have a bunch of mana dorks, but my color situation is already to the point where I don't really want to do that. And I don't want... Do I want Dryad Arbor because of Skull Clamp? What does Kinnan say? Non-land, so that it wouldn't work with Kinnan. Look at this Dark Ritual. Awful. I don't want Simian Spirit Guide. I know that. I guess I could see Dryad Arbor. I still need to cut a card, but no, I'm a little concerned about that. Maybe I just is it possible that I cut the mountain? Because I still have Sacred Foundry, Raugrin Triumph, Jetmir's Garden, that's 3. Sometimes Opal's 4, Chromatic Star 5, 2 Talismans, that's 7. Plus Lotus Field. I guess I could see doing that. Because I have 16 land plus Opal, Llanowar Elves, 2 Talismans, Mind Stone, kind of Basalt Monolith. I don't like it with Exploration. I kind of like playing 17 lands with Exploration, but I think I'm going to go with this. Look, this is me trying to not have too many mana sources in my decks. We'll see how this works out, but I think given how bad Pack 1 was, this came around a little bit. This deck can actually win. All right, my teammates are up to whatever they're up to, but me and Mac are ready to battle, so I would like to play first. I'll reveal Lutri, one of his favorite cards, and I guess I'm glad I took a land out. All right, let's go Trop into Llanowar Elves. And do I want to put a Lutri into my hand? I'm not even sure because... Deathrite Shaman, sure. Oh, never mind. Just play Oko. That's a pretty easy Oko here. Make a food, and I haven't played any fetches. So if he has a fetch, his Deathrite's on, but otherwise it's not. Oh, geez. Okay, a return to animating? Well, depends what it is. Oko can handle a lot of things, but this could be strong. Let's see what he's got, because he can discard a land to feed the Deathrite. Like discards land, Archon of Cruelty, and then whatever else. Exiles the land and then uses the swamp to cast like an Exhume or an Animate. That could be tough. But an Oko in play beats a lot of various Animates. Well, it doesn't beat Chaos Defiler, I guess. Does he have it? It looks like he has it. It's just he doesn't even need the Deathrite, man. He's just reanimating. No, he's using Animates. All right, well. Oh, he kills the Llanowar Elves. Nah, that's not so bad. He's got... Let's see. I think I'm going to switch this. I'll take the Deathrite. I'll play Chromatic Star. Play a Plains. I don't want to put Lutri in a hand yet because... Actually, I'll sack this for blue. Maybe I'll play a Kinnan or something. Nope. I didn't want to put Lutri in a hand because I've got this Time Spiral. But maybe I should have just put Lutri in a hand. I'm not sure. Deathrite's going to be able to exile cards from his graveyard, so he has to reanimate this turn if he wants to animate. Archon, Grave-Titan, Inquisition. Okay. Is he animating? Oh, Knight's Whispering. He's not animating, so now I get to keep Deathrite up. And that's pretty good. All right, make a food, land, Haywire Might, and I guess I'll summon a Lutri to my hand. Oh, actually, no. Oh, that was a mistake. I was not supposed to play the Haywire Might. Because now I need to leave Deathrite up in case he's got an Animate. That's okay. I mean, the thing is, putting Lutri into my hand isn't that good. The only time it would be bad is if I draw a Time Walk next turn. Because I want to... Oh, what is this? It's like a Deluge or something? Deluge for 2. All right, so I'm going to exile Archon of Cruelty because I think that's the one that is most likely to beat me, and then I'm going to get the food token and gain some life. All right. Pump this up. Now I'm not going to put Lutri in a hand because I have a Time Spiral coming next turn, hopefully. Hope Mac doesn't have anything too good. Will he Bazaar? End of turn. He is. So it can. The other thing is if he puts a Troxa into play and then I Time Spiral, that's not the worst in the world. He discarded Inti and 2 lands. Draw. Just Bazaaring. Just going hard. Grave Titan is good, but it's kind of hard to resist putting an Atroxa into play. He's discarding him, so he's definitely casting Reanimate here. Yeah. There's Necromancy. Is he going to get Chaos Defile or Atroxa? I really hope it's Atroxa. I mean, it's hard to resist, right? Yeah, he's going to get Atroxa, and that's perfect, because unless he hits Grief here... Come on, no Grief. He hit Mox. Necron Deathmark's cool. So he's going to get Mox, Deathmark, and then one of the Reanimates plus a land. And I think he hasn't played the land yet. Oh, no. So now he can go Swamp Reanimate. Wow, what a beat. All right, well. Time Spiral still could do some good work here. Chaos Defiler. Yeah, that's going to kill my Oko now. Wow, hit the Reanimate. That was unfortunate. That's okay. Time Spiral, I think, will do some goodness. I haven't drawn a spell yet, but I guess Time Spiral makes up for that. I drew Oko, and Oko was good. All right, let's Time Spiral. Let's untap. Okay. So, I guess if I Frantic Search, I could find, there's a lot I could find here. So let's just start with Frantic Search. No, I didn't find anything. Discard a Forest for sure. I have 6 mana. What am I doing this turn? I'm probably bouncing the Atroxa with Teferi. And I guess I'll discard Talisman. Go to Fairy. Oh, wait, hold on. To Fairy. Bounce the Atroxa. I know that he can maybe get this back. Then go Kinnan plus Llanowar Elves. Pass the turn. Wow, that was a really weak time spiral. I have enough mana now that, assuming that he doesn't kill the elves, but even if he kills Kinnan, I can go, if I draw Time Walk, I can go Lutri into hand, cast Time Walk, cast Lutri. So he discarded 3 big things. He's going to Atroxa me, I'm sure. Mox. Exhume. Oh, I guess I could have discarded a creature for Exhume. All right. He's going to Atroxa, revealing an Inquisition and Reanimate. And Corpse Dance. Okay. And Cut Down and Deathrite. Sure. I don't care too much about getting Inquisitioned. I mean, my hand is... neither of them do anything. If I draw a Basalt Monolith, then could maybe get something going. Oh, Basalt Monolith, and then Kinnan until I can find Spellseeker for Time Walks. I think... Wait, is Spellseeker a human? I have to check here. I don't actually know. Spellseeker. It actually looks kind of like a human, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a human wizard. Well, that's disappointing. All right, Inquisition me. Probably take Sicarian Infiltrator here. And him me down to a Raugrin Triumph. All right. Basalt Monolith's still a great draw. So I hope he does that. All right. I guess he's got Cut Down as well to kill the Kinnan. There goes everything. Cycle Raugrin Triumph into Arcane Denial. Into 24. I'll play as Jetmir's Garden. All right. I mean, I don't like my spot, but Arcane Denial at least gives me something. I mean, there is a chance, like, I have Upheaval of Fourth Year Lingus in my deck. I guess Fourth Year Lingus isn't really going to beat Atroxa. I'm trying to think of, like, what am I doing here to go big, and I guess it's Time Walk. Max deck looks pretty good. Without Bazaar, it'd be a lot less scary. The Bazaar is certainly doing some good work here. I'm going to take 12. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, he's just attacking for 5. Okay. Or 7, rather. Sure. And does he have a play? I'm going to counter this, whatever this is. Yeah, Arcane Denial, that. Draw. If I hit, there's some good hits. That wasn't one of them. And then there was that. All right. I mean, I guess I'm not dead, but I don't really see how I'm going to win. Sure. I'll play these, and I'll put Lutri into hand, and then pass the turn. I could Haywire Might the Mox Emerald, but I don't really see too much value in doing that. Liliana, sure. Discard the Lutri. I mean, I could have cast it, but I don't think it does a whole lot. I'll take the damage, and then I'll leave up Haywire Might here. Because I think killing the Mox is going to be actually pretty important, because if I get Upheaval really does not want Mac to have a Mox in play. Like that works out very poorly for me if he does. Life, Death, the Battle Spear. All right. That's also fine. Basically, Upheaval at this point is my best out, though I don't really even know what it does for me. All right, I go to 10. You go to 17. I'm going to kill the Mox here. If I draw a Skull Clamp, so be it. Okay, Island. Cool. Now I'm dead. All right. Okay. Playing against Reanimator. I don't really want Rex Sage, I don't think. No, I like how this looks. Maybe I should side and show and tell. All right, game 2. I am on the play. Let's see. Okay. I'll keep this. This hand doesn't have green for the elf, but I have turn 3 Gadgeteer, turn 4 go infinite, if such a thing is allowed. Oh, Time Walk. Okay. Time Walk makes that all a turn faster. Glad I drew it. Mac's probably not in love with seeing that I have Time Walk in hand. All right, actually, let's play Basalt Monolith, because that can't get hit by Cut Down. And then next turn, I can go... Oh, no, him me. Okay. Okay. Now I have infinite mana and nothing to do with it. Yeah, I guess I'll play it. Wait, hold on. Actually, I guess I'll play it like this in case I want to use the Lutri. I needed to keep the Sicarian Infiltrator here. Okay, and put Lutri into hand and pass the turn. And really hoping to draw Time Spiral, Upheaval, Sail into the West, 4th Theorlingus. Yeah, I guess I'm going to copy the Thespian stage, the Raugrin Triumph, end of turn, so that I can copy the... so I can cast 4th Theorlingus if I have the mana. Necromancy. Wow, Necromancying the Sicarian Infiltrator? Okay, well, that's a good sign. Let's go untap, copy the Raugrin Triumph. All right, let's go big money. All right. Oko +2. Send for 2, I guess. Oh, maybe this doesn't have flying, actually. I always thought this had flying. Yeah. I mean, I guess if he attacks, I can also block with Lutri if I want. What is this? Liliana? Sure. You're going to -2. Oh, +1. Untap that. All right, Lutri, and I assume he's going to reanimate something good here. Chaos Defiler. No, Atroxa. Oh, he doesn't have a reanimate yet, though. Okay. Another turn. Let's go. Even an artifact cycles with Gadgeteer in play too is the funny part. Let's go animate the food and then kill Liliana. Or try to. Okay, Liliana down. And I guess I'll keep my land in hand. It doesn't do much for me, but maybe he'll Inquisition me or something. I mean, he's going to reanimate now. Yep. Okay, what you got? None of those kill my cards immediately. Exhume isn't so bad. Chaos Defiler, you can't cast it yet. He's got Voidwalker, Deathrite Shaman. Yeah, could be worse. He's got 3 sorceries. So he's going to keep Corpse Dance, one of 4 sorceries, a land, a creature, and then Chaos Defiler being an artifact is actually pretty nice for that. So he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards off Atroxa. Not bad. And probably here, let's see, what did he keep? Deathrite Shaman, Corpse Dance, Chaos Defiler, Imperial Seal, Swamp. Okay. That makes sense. So no Restless Fence, no Voidwalker, no Inquisition, no Shatter Skull Smashing, no Exhume. Played the Swamp. He's doing nothing. He's going to leave up Corpse Dance. Oh, he's going to discard to hand size and then Corpse Dance the Chaos Defiler to kill the Oko. That's fair. That is fair. This is what it's looking like, at least. All right. I mean, this is turn 4 of having infinite mana. Let's see. Let's see what we can get here. Every artifact cycles thanks to the clue. I mean, he could also kill the Forensic Gadgeteer or the Basalt Monolith. I don't know. I guess if he kills the Gadgeteer and I hit Kinnan, then that's pretty good. Kill the... I drew Sail into the West. Nice. Do I want to play this Forest? I probably want to play Shelldock. So, all right, there we go. I'm glad we kept the draw 7 in. Untap Basalt Monolith. Untap Basalt Monolith. These are not necessary anymore. All right, I'm just making some mana in case he has like Snuff Out to kill the Gadgeteer. Just don't want to be able to untap it. All right, and then cast Sail into the West. Embark. Draw 7. Let's go. Let's go. This got to be enough, right? He discard Archon, sure. Yes, this is enough. So now I can go Spellseeker into 4th Eorlingus and 4th Eorlingus for infinite mana. Yeah, Mac got it. He knew. He knew. All right. Going to game 3, playing against a good Reanimator deck. Yeah, we sure are. Don't want Dockside Extortionist. Don't think I want Dig Through Time. I mean, there is some appeal when I'm getting himmed a bunch. So there is that, but what would I want to cut? I guess I could cut Caves of Chaos Adventure, but I feel like I have outs to play it on like turn 3 or turn 2, even with like a Time Walk and the right draw, Exploration, that sort of thing. Yeah, I think we're good to go. All right, we are on the draw here. We're revealing Lutri again. Where's my Lutri? There it is. Boom, what do we got? Really don't like having to mulligan a hand that has Time Spiral and Exploration in it, but when the rest of the hand's also all spells, I guess that's how it be. All right, I will mulligan this. And I guess hoping for not really an Exploration hand. Sure, I got to keep this. And I think I just put Caves of Chaos Adventure on the bottom. If I draw a green source, this hand's awesome. All right, green. Let's go. Okay, because I'm going to go turn 1. Yeah, this has to be right. Because I go Exploration and then Clamp. And then that way he can't duress my Skull Clamp. If I get himmed, it's less bad. Obviously, I would like to get to Elf Clamp here. Oh, Arcane Denial makes that even more likely. So let's go Llanowar Elves, equip Skull Clamp. Okay, I'm going to pass with Arcane Denial up in case he does something, but we've recovered nicely off this mulligan, I will say that. No plays, okay, draw. Let's go Talisman. Raugrin Triumph. Let's just pass the turn here. I don't really want to expose Kinnan right now, especially since he has a bunch of removal in his deck. Okay, he's just doing nothing over there. What's going on, Mac? What you got? Land. Put Lutri into hand, I think. And then still... do I want to pass the turn? Maybe I just play Kinnan here. It's fine. If he kills it, it's fine. Okay, he didn't have anything. What is going on over there? I don't understand. Okay, did Matt keep a hand that's like any discard outlet needed to reanimate or something? Necron Deathmark. I'm gonna Arcane Denial that. All right, let's draw, and hoping to find a draw 7 here. Oh, now a Basalt Monolith just wins the game basically. Well, Talisman's still pretty good because let's see. It's cast Talisman, cast Gadgeteer, cast Talisman of Conviction, investigate, crack the clue. Trying to find Time Walk. Oh, Thespian Stage. That doesn't do much for me, and I can't. Let's equip the Gadgeteer, play Thespian Stage, attack for 2, and pass. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm going to equip Kinnan. Kinnan's actually a bigger game right now because just the activated ability of Kinnan is very good. And now if he wants to kill my Kinnan with a reanimate of some kind, he can. Okay, he can kill Skull Clamp too. But he might have to kill Kinnan. I just get to start using Kinnan next turn. How many non-human creatures do I have? Hold on. Sort by type. 7 creatures. Sicarian Infiltrator. The Caves of Chaos Adventurer that's on the bottom. Haywire Might. All right, I guess the activated ability of Kinnan's not that scary. So he just killed the Skull Clamp. Makes sense. All right, draw. Spellseeker, Time Walk. Oh, Upheaval. There we go. Okay, tap these for colorless. Upheaval. Shoom. Gets to discard to hand size now, if he wants. I have a bunch of mana floating. I will probably win this game, is my guess. Like, I don't really know. I mean, I guess if he like discards Archon of Cruelty or something, that's one thing. All right, because now I get to go. I want to play Gadgeteer. Yeah, I got to play Gadgeteer first. So I guess I'm probably not playing Kinnan this turn. Land. Oh, maybe I can actually. Talisman. Oh, wait. I tapped wrong. All right, well, it's actually fine because now I go Talisman, and then crack a clue with one of the talismans. And I can play Kinnan next turn. All right, Forensic Gadgeteer, you know, it's been earning its keep. Oh, they had the cut down. All right, that's fine. We'll draw. There's Lotus Field to go with my Thespian Stage just to get more mana. But now Mac does get to discard a creature, and I think that's what he was missing. I bet he has all the reanimate stuff. Oh, and he just drew Cut Down, too. He would have cast it in response to Upheaval for sure. Discarded Archon, yeah. Okay, can I get a Time Walk here? Too much to ask for? No, another land. Let's not play the Kinnan then. Let's go Thespian Stage, add mana, play Lotus Field, copy Lotus Field, sack 2 islands, and then pass the turn. I don't really want to play Kinnan because I think he's just going to reanimate an Archon, so I would just lose the Kinnan for no reason. He's going to life death it or something. Oh, Mox, sure. Oh, him me. My hand's kind of bad. I don't really want to crack a clue. He got Lutri. Well, he didn't get Kinnan. That was like the one card I really cared about. Though getting Lutri's kind of annoying because I have 5 lands in hand. Okay, that's at least a spell. How much mana do I have? So if I play Kinnan, 10. So what I can do is I can go... Oh, I can play 2 lands also. Let's play Shelldock. Let's get something good under here. Okay. I guess I do kind of want to Haywire Might the... Let's see if I play that. Yeah, I have enough mana to play everything I want, I believe. Because I can tap this for... I guess I have to use Kinnan right now. Was that true? Yeah, I do. All right. Blue. Green. Haywire Might the Mox. Kinnan. And then use Kinnan. And hit 6 spells. All right. I guess I'll pass the turn. And I'm going to get... Wow, I'm going to lose this game. This is an impressive game to lose. Because I'm sure he's animating the Archon now, or at least I would be surprised if he didn't. Next turn, I have 20 mana. I mean, I could just draw Time Spiral, but if he animates Archon now, it's a pretty fast clock. This Shelldock just completely whiffed. All right, Exhume. At least I get to put something into play. Sure, I'll get a Gadgeteer. Gadgeteer makes all my artifacts cantrip. Kinnan can hit... Oh, that's a human too? Well, I guess Kinnan can't even hit anything. So sure, I'll sacrifice a Kinnan. Discard a forest. Get Inquisitioned, hopefully. Hopefully, I would much rather that happen than my Gadgeteer die. All right, draw my land. Oh, okay, Oko's good. Let's cycle Raugrin Triumph. Any Basalt Monoliths? Any Time Spirals? Oh, a 4th Eorlingus. Okay. Land. I guess I'll Oko the Archon. And then cast a 4th Eorlingus for... I don't think I can risk waiting on that. Just attack with these two. I just want to take the initiative here. I just think that it's too likely that he makes me discard a card next turn. All right. Okay. Well, I did want to draw Time Spiral. I just didn't want to draw it right before getting discarded. He didn't have Inquisition last turn. He's already used him. There is a chance I don't get my hand discarded. Okay. Killing my Forensic Gadgeteer. That's fine. The Gadgeteer was not necessary. If I can make it through this turn, then we get to Spiral. These games have been really something. All right. I'll chump here to keep the initiative. And presumably doesn't have anything. And then maybe puts a Chaos Defiler into play to kill my Oko. But I guess he could have also Chaos Defilered something else. Oh, well that's funny. All right, so let's Shelldock. Yeah. The Trop. What a ridiculous situation. Oh, oops, I was supposed to tap more mana. Well, I think we'll be okay here. Okay. Let's go Spellseeker into Time Walk. Yeah. And then go land number 2, cast Time Walk. And do I want to... I guess I'll play a big Sicarian Infiltrator. Oops, I don't need to play the Basalt Monolith. So 3, 1, 2, so squad twice. Draw a bunch of cards here. And then, all right, I guess I'll play the Elf as well. And create a food, sure. All right, so I've played all that. I have my Time Walk turn, and I get to draw an extra card that turn. And I have Arcane Denial for his next play. And I have a Sail into the West if I need to. Okay, well, let's just Frantic Search first, I guess. This time I'll tap my mana, right? Okay, discard Forest, I guess. Untap 3 lands. I have a lot of mana. I have a Sail into the West, which I don't really think does too much for me. I guess I have Kinnan and Forensic Idiot. Let's go Star, Monolith. What I might just do is just cast Sail into the West. And let's see, if I cast Lutri double Sail into the West. No, but the problem is I don't want to, no, I can't cast double Sail into the West. I don't think that makes sense. I also have Arcane Denial Lutri, so I could just wait. I have Oko. I'm kind of just beating the crap out of him. Yeah. Sail into the West is pretty good. Let's just cycle Raugrin Triumph. Okay, there's 4th Eorlingus, so why don't I just cast that? So let's go blue, white, red. Yeah, this is going to be plenty. Hold down control. Cast 4th Eorlingus. X equals... What is this right now? X equals 8, sure. and then cast Lutri. And then Lutri the fourth Earlingus for 8. All right, well, that was a sick round 1. I got Matt good, I guess. And we're on to round 2. All right, time for round 2. Playing against Folero. And, ooh, this hand is sweet. This hand has outs to turn 2 Oko with just Trop Elf into Oko. But even if it misses on that, has Mox plus Skull Clamp, though I don't have the third artifact yet. The Sakarian Infiltrator will kind of get me there. And I have a Shelldock to play. This is an exciting hand. I'm really hoping my Elf survives. That'll make this hand work a lot smoother. Like, I guess if I miss on lands, I can go turn 1. Well, Folero mold to 5. Rough. All right. Turn 1. Oh, and a Basalt Monolith too. Nice, nice. All right. So turn 1 Elf. Turn 2, I can just go Clamp, equip it on the Elf. Draw 2. That actually doesn't sound too bad. I could have played the Mox Opal, but I feel like that's not necessary. Oh, bouncing my thing. Okay. I mean, that did work. Let's go Elf into Shelldock. Yeah, I'll put a kid under the Shelldock. My Shelldocks have been kind of flaccid lately. And then next turn I can go Monolith Skull Clamp. Can also play Oko. I think I'll just start by playing Oko and seeing how that works. Seeing if Fuller did not have create a food token. Play a Mox Opal. Play a Skull Clamp. And then I'm going to Skull Clamp the Llanowar Elf and draw 2 cards here. Because if I find a Forensic Gadgeteer, then we are on. Oh, I got Hull Breachered. That's brutal. Wow, okay. And then he gets to attack Oko. He has 2 cards in hand. Let's see, what does he have? Into Seasoned Dungeoneer. Wow, getting Hull Breacher was rough. Though, we didn't actually use the treasure tokens, so Oko hits down to 3. Draw. Now I don't have much. I mean, I just pretty much have to elk the Hull Breacher because that's like the only thing that works. And land. I don't think I need to play the Basalt Monolith. And my plan is to play Sakarian Infiltrator for 2 here. He already has counter mana up, so I'm really not that concerned. Let's see. He could put the 2 counters on the Hull Breacher. He could put, I mean, you just put them on the Dungeoneer usually. Kind of depends where things are attacking. Well, getting Hull Breachered was nasty. I still have, oh, scrying. I still have, I think, a pretty decent shot here. It is a little unfortunate that I have to Basalt Monolith, or I have to play the Infiltrator, because then if I get infinite mana, the Infiltrator was a good mana sink, but if I get infinite mana, I feel like I'll be able to do something. They're both attacking Oko. Right, because if you miss on the Explorer, well, if the Dungeoneer misses on the Explorer, that's really good for me, but I guess that's why he scryed. All right. Revealing Loran. Keeping it on top. Both attacking Oko. I guess I can't save Oko, so Oko's down. He's got 2 cards in hand. Loran on top. I guess I'll cast this with Squad 2. Or Squad 1. 3, 4, 5. Alright. A miscalculation 2, and I drew a land. Oh, we're not that close to Shelldock Isle, so I guess I'll put a Lutri into hand. And you know what? I'm just going to play Basalt Monolith. I don't even care about playing this Lutri. Oh, I don't want to play Basalt Monolith because of Loran. All right, I guess I'll just keep this hand, and if I draw Forensic Gadgeteer, that's a thing. It's got Brazen Borrower, sure. Just going to get a stash. He's got 1 card in hand. And he could have miscalculated even on my turn because he had the 2 treasures up. So, yeah. What are we revealing here? Hallowed Fountain. So if I take 10, Basically, the question is, am I more likely to win if I keep Lutri in hand or not? I think I am, because I think if I draw Time Walk, it's going to be pretty important that I have Lutri in hand, and I think just trading here is not going to work. In fact, I'm not even going to sack the food token. He's going to kill the Skull Clamp, I assume. I guess you could kill the Mox Opal. All right. That's fair, I suppose. And land. And draw. Okay, Frantic Search is a start. I could double Frantic Search with Lutri. That's tough. But then I have to play the Sacred Foundry, and I think that's pretty bad. Because then I'd have to discard. Yeah, let's just cast Frantic Search. Hope to draw Time Walk here. Teferi and Caves of Chaos Adventure. I'm just going to discard those 2 lands, untap these 3. Now I'm going to cast Teferi and hope to draw Time Walk. Oh, sure, Wandering Emperor. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't block. Let's go Teferi. You make a Samurai. That's fine. I guess I'll bounce the Samurai. Mind Stone and Super Dead. Okay. Well, that was a beating. I thought my hand was so good, but him robbing me of the card draws plus getting treasures, it was just too much. The good thing is this deck doesn't want to change anything, so I will not. If I get Hull Breacher, I guess that's just going to be bad for me. All right, I would like to play first. I would like to reveal Lucherino. There's a Time Walk. All right, I mean, this hand is likely going to be turn 2 Talisman, turn 3 put Lutri in the hand, play Lotus Field, turn 4 the idea is to go Lutri plus Time Walk. Let's hope Full Arrow doesn't get me good. No, I'm getting duressed and I don't like it. Oh, Mother Runes. Yeah, I don't really care too much about that. Mox Opal's not bad either. Would I rather have an island? I guess I'd rather have a forest alongside the Lotus Field. Whichever land I play this turn, I'm sacrificing. I think it's okay to have Lotus Field Forest instead of Lotus Field Island. I have a lot more single green cards. It's kind of my logic there. Man, I just want to copy Time Walk. Just good, honest living. Is that really too much to ask for? I guess so. Okay, let's... Oh, any Mill to Scrap Heap Scrounger? Look at you. Look at you and your perfect draws. Let's see. What can I get? Nothing. I mean, sure, I'll put Lutri in the hand. I guess there's not really a reason not to. Play Lotus Field. I mean, if I draw a Thespian Stage, I'll have access to a lot of mana. And... Okay, Full Arrow's just hitting me for 1 again. Mind Stone? I guess I'll play the Mind Stone, sure. I'll play Mox Opal because, who knows, maybe I want the mana for something. Pass the turn. Lotus Field Upheaval's not exactly a combo, I will say that. I guess I have 7 mana now. I can do a kind of nice Upheaval. Drawing an artifact to make the Mox Opal active was kind of nice. He didn't have Lauren in hand last turn, or he would have played it. He could have Miscalculation in hand. That is definitely something to be aware of. Probably has to tap out for a threat at some point. Maybe he has Wandering Emperor and doesn't have to. Upheavaling here is really not that exciting. Drawing Time Spiral would be exciting. Drawing Sail into the West would be okay. It wouldn't be fantastic. Drawing Thespian Stage would be kind of nice for a land, though I don't know that it would be amazing. Exploration would also be kind of an interesting card. Let's see what's happening. Hero of Bladehold, sure. All right, I guess I'll probably just have to cast Upheaval here. I don't really think it gets better than this. I don't know. Upheaval. I'll play Forest, Talisman, Skull Clamp, Mox Opal. pass, and then I can go... He's going to go land Mother of Runes, I guess, and I go and discard 2, and then I go Mind Stone. Yeah, I mean... I guess I have Skull Clamp in play, so if I attack with Lutri, he's probably not going to block with Mother of Runes. Island is pretty bad. Land. Pass the turn. Do I want to sack Mind Stone end of turn? Now that I've drawn the Skull Clamp, I have enough artifacts. I think I probably do. Before I get Hull Breachered here. Haywire Might. Oh, that's nice. Oh, Frantic Search is also nice. Let's go Haywire Might. Equip to Skull Clamp. Draw 2, gain 2. It's like a reverse Night's Whisper. Ooh. And a Llanowar Elf. But let's wait on the Lotus Field. The reason I want to do it this way is I don't want to get miscalculated. I think Full Arrow has miscalculation in hand, so I would like to not get destroyed by that. And I want to do all my Skull Clamping before the Hull Breacher shows up. Is he getting a... Is he Brazen Borrowing it or something? I guess maybe he is. Because if he had a kill spell, I feel like, oh, Dismember... Oh, Bitter Reunion. Okay. I'm a little surprised he didn't kill the Haywire Might. All right. At some point, though, Full Arrow also probably has to put a threat into play. Oh, man. Hull Breacher is just such a beating. Oh, Fourth Ear Lingus is interesting. Lotus Field. Hold on. So if I cast Frantic Search, yeah, I'm just gonna... If I cast Frantic Search, no, and then I get... I don't have enough mana for Lutri either. If I had enough mana to Lutri, I guess I would do that, but... I think I'll just sack these 2, and... This is tough. I guess I'll pass the turn. He's going to Hull Breacher me, of course. Oh, Scrap Heap Scroungering. Okay. I just want him to tap out for a 4-drop so I can cast Frantic Search, Lutri it, and then cast a Fourth Ear Lingus for 20. Is that too much to ask for? Is it? Okay, Meticulous Archive. That's fine. Whatever card I draw, I'm probably going to discard. I feel like... Oh. So what happens if I Hull Breacher here? If he had a Hull Breacher, he would have cast it, right? Okay. Let's cast Frantic Search, I guess. Do you have the Hull Breacher? No, he does not. Okay. That's good to know about. I'm just going to discard Lutri at this point. I think keep Caves of Chaos Adventurer. And then cast a Fourth Ear Lingus for X equals 5. Playing around miscalculation here. And if this resolves, I'll just attack with all 5. And if he blocks one with Mother of Runes, I'll clamp it post-combat, which will be kind of nice. Okay. Oof. Played around miscalc, which I think he very likely has based on how he's playing this game. Tishana's Tidebinder, sure. Nice. Didn't get opportunity to get to Skull Clamp that either. And I guess he had Tishana's Tidebinder was the other card he had up. So if I tried to Lutri, I'd get Tidebindered. All right, take 8 down to 3. Become the Monarch, and then I think I'll equip a clamp. I guess the one downside is if I draw Arcane Denial exactly. Ooh, that can go get me an Arcane Denial if I need it. Scrounger takes the initiative for free at least because it can't block anyway, but he's got to play something or he just dies to these knights attacking. Okay. Draw land. I kind of feel like Spellseeker here is going to be good because I just want to go get Arcane Denial. And okay. So at this point, if he has Wandering Emperor, he can play it. It can exile this knight. It goes to 5, block, go to 1. But he has to play it before Spellseeker resolves. And then I get the Monarchy and I lose a knight? I lose 2 knights. Oh, he gains 2 also. So it goes to 5. Yeah, no, that's right. He goes to 5, block 1, exile 1, go to 1. Assuming the Mother of Runes doesn't block as well, though that also might. Oh, he's taking a damage. What is this? Mystic Confluence. Bounce 3 creatures. Okay. Interesting. I'll get my Arcane Denial. I'm going to equip the Knight token and attack. And either I become the Monarch or I kill one of those 2 creatures, and either way I draw 2 cards. Okay. Pro red. Assign 2 and 1, become the Monarch. Draw 2 cards. I could Talisman. I could Caves of Chaos Adventure. I'm at 12. Let's cast a Talisman. And I think I'll equip the Skull Clamp. So I guess I should just equip Skull Clamp first. But whatever. Pass the turn. Draw a card off Monarch. And then next turn, I can go Teferi into Time Spiral, which has to be pretty good. Having drawn Teferi, I'm just going to Arcane Denial that. Like, the reason I think that that's worth it, yeah, sure, you cast the Miscalc, which has been in your hand the whole game. The reason I think that's worth it is because next turn, if I cast Teferi, he's got to play Hullbreacher in response, and then I just bounce the Hullbreacher and Time Spiral. All right, he's at 1, but I just need to redraw. Honestly, like, Spellseeker, Time Walk, or Fourth Ear Lingus are probably all lethal. So let's cast the Teferi still. I don't think I really wanted Caves of Chaos Adventure. I think just Time Spiraling first is good. Just because I know he can't cast anything or do anything. I don't want to Teferi any of his creatures because of Mother of Runes, so I'll probably end up... Oh yeah, this will be enough. And that would be enough. All right, 1 remaining. Because now, let's see. Spellseeker, Time Walk. Oh yeah. Spellseeker, Time Walk, and then Lucci the Time Walk. Yes, indeed. Oh, can I just Fourth Ear Lingus for X equals 3? I guess I can just do that. That's like less fun, but I would do that also. Okay. You didn't draw Hullbreacher. That helped a lot. My Teferi is working overtime to deal with Hullbreacher. I guess Oko and Teferi are my 2 ways to kill it. I could put in a Skyclave Apparition, but it's bad against Mother of Runes and kind of hard to cast and kind of just bad. So, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I think I'm just good to go here. All right, game 3 on the draw. Lutri's out. Forensic Gadgeteer is in. All right, I mean, this hand isn't as exciting as my first hand with Lanaralf and all that, but I did lose that game. Oh, there's the Oko again. And I'm going to keep Opal in hand because Forensic Gadgeteer is going to use it to make a clue, hopefully. No Luminarch? Okay, Scrap Heap Scrounger is a little more acceptable. Ugh, Upheaval, come on. That was not a good draw. Let's see. What am I doing next? Oko make a clue? or Gadgeteer. I guess Oko. If you want to counter that, go for it. Oh man, is this going to be end of turn Hull Breacher? Hopefully you're getting Meticulous Archive. Nope. Untapped Godless Shrine. Oh, Tidebinder. Yeah, that's fine. It's not good. It basically is a 3-mana 3/2 that counters Oko, but I also gain 6 life, assuming Floro attacks the Oko. If Floro doesn't, which is a reasonable thing to do, Blade Splicer, okay. All right, I just need to draw a Basalt Monolith and I can win this game. Actually, it probably should just attack me. Yeah, no, that's a good play. All right. It's not quite lethal next turn, but it's pretty close. Gadgeteer, land, Mox Opal, and I can investigate sacking the clue here. Okay, I guess I have to crack the clue in response. Oh my god. Into Hull Breacher. This was just a beating of a game. I was just not winning this game, I wouldn't say. All right. There's Kinnan. I mean, I guess technically if I draw... I'm taking 10 here. If I draw Basalt Monolith or something, but I kind of feel like Floro has a counter in hand too. Oh, Teferi Time Raveler. Okay, I've got outs now. Now I have outs. It's easy. Just Teferi into Time Walk. I mean, this 2-drop, 3-drop, this curve was just not beatable for me. If I draw Time Walk, I mean, he's going to counter the Teferi. He's just going to miscalculate the Teferi, I assume. Oh, he's just casting Brazen? Okay. So, assuming my top card is Time Walk, I guess I'll bounce the Tishana's Tidebinder and draw Time Walk. Nope. All right, well, that was a beating. 1-1 now. On to the next round. All right, time for round 3, playing against another black deck, actually. Am I going to get dressed over and over again? Ooh, this hand's sick. Needs to hit a few lands to get this Time Spiral rolling, but I've got basically 4 mana sources, and the turn 1 exploration looks hot. Playing against like a white-black disruption sort of deal. Or wait, we need... Ooh. To the victor go the spoils. I'm just going to put a Time Walk under there and hope we get there. No, my exploration. I mean, I guess I already got some good value out of it, but... Oh, I can't play the Lotus Field, so I'll play... I mean, I can play Lotus Field next turn. Exploration would have been sick. Play the field that turn and then have a turn 3 spiral, but I have a pretty good chance... Oh, blue-white. There's a pretty good chance I will get to do that anyway. All right, let's play the Forensic Gadgeteer. I'm going to leave up the Haywire Might mana, I guess. Or, I guess I'm not even, but whatever. Because I'm going to sack these 2 lands. I'm just not going to attack into Fealty of Ardenvale or whatever. Cathar Commando, sure. I will block Cathar Commando with Haywire Might, though. Seems fine. I don't really need the Might for anything. The only reason I would need Haywire Might is if I drew Skull Clamp, but Cathar Commando could kill the Skull Clamp, so... Doesn't seem like the sort of thing I should concern myself with. Mox Opal would be an amazing draw, because then I would get a clue, get up to 6 mana, be able to cast Time Spiral, and hope that that's good enough. Got a Time Walk hiding under this Shell Dock, so that could be sweet at some point. I mean, if Jessie taps out, I'll probably... And I draw a land, I'm just slamming Spiral. If she doesn't tap out and I draw a land, it's like a little bit more interesting. Or if I draw cheap artifacts, that's good. If I draw Basalt Monolith, that's kind of interesting too. Kite Sail Larcenist. Oh, you're just going to Larcenist the Gadgeteer, I would imagine. Oh, I'll actually sack the Gadgeteer for treasure. That's really funny. All right, land would still be okay here. Land. I guess I don't need to sack... Well... Do I want to sack it for treasure? So the upside of sacking it for treasures, I don't have a way to bounce the Larcenist besides Teferi, and I could just redraw it. I think I will do that. And cast Time Spiral, untap. Sadly, can't get Time Walk here. But what I can do is I can cast a Sicarian Infiltrator for 2. I don't really need a Spell Seeker. I guess I could Frantic Search. No, but I think I can do better than get another card. Or maybe I just play 2 Talismans here. Yeah, that's probably better. And leave up Arcane Denial. So I think I'll just do this and leave up Arcane Denial. And I guess I can't use Haywire Might, but that's okay. And then just stop her from playing like a big play this turn. And then maybe if I land an Arcane Denial, I can probably Time Walk next turn. Stoneforge Mystic, sure. I have a Haywire Might, which I guess you can Cathar Commando the Haywire Might, but I also don't really care that much about Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah, for Batterskull, that's not really going to concern me too much. 3, 4, 5, 7. Let's just pass here. And then now I'll try to... I think I'm going to try to play the Sicarian Infiltrator with multi-squad and leave up Arcane Denial still. So I'll cast it for, let's see, 7 mana with 2 mana left for Arcane Denial. So yeah, so let's go squad 2 twice. So paying 7 mana. Leaving up Haywire Might, and that Stern Scolding there would be sick. All right. Draw. Ooh, the Gadgeteer's back. Oh, Anachromatic and a Basalt Monolith. All right, we got this. We got this. This game, I think, is pretty much in the bag. Get to take 2 off the Kite Sail Arsonist, still have Arcane Denial up, and then next turn go Forensic Gadgeteer, cast Basalt Monolith, infinite mana, Spellseeker into 4th Eorlingus. And you kind of have to play things to get Haywire Might. Yeah, it's gone. You kind of have to play things in order to put threats into play, and if you tap out, then that's pretty good for me. So let's go Forensic Gadgeteer. Basalt Monolith, just leaving all blue mana floating. And I will be able to, at the very least, Time Walk before doing all this. Like, I don't think. So I guess if Jesse's got a cheap way to kill the Gadgeteer, I will try to stop that with Arcane Denial. And then I can still Time Walk this turn if I need to. What is this? What are we casting here? I mean, if you got something, you got something. Mana Drain on the Basalt Monolith. I'll Arcane Denial the Mana Drain. Make a clue. Monolith Resolve? Oh, it does. Untap Monolith. All right. Untap Monolith. I mean, this is going to be game, I think. Untap Monolith. It's not going to take very long. One of the cool things I like about this combo as well is it really is fairly time efficient. Star, make a thing. Star is going to be kind of important here as well. Untap Basalt Monolith. What's going on here? Untap Basalt Monolith, and then let's put Lutri into hand. And then I guess we don't get to Lutri the Time Walk, sadly, but I think we're going to be okay without that. And then sack this for blue. Draw. I have 19 cards left. Time Walk. Cycle the Jet Mirrors. Oh, I just drew the 4th Eorlingus. there it goes. Oh yeah, I guess we both get to draw cards. Sure. Draw. Draw. Oh, Swords to Plowshares on the Gadgeteer. Huh. I guess that was the draw off Arcane Denial. All right, fair enough. I mean, I have Kinnan in my deck too, and also I'm not too worried about this. Let's draw with the Clue token. Might as well do these while it's free. And I think I'll draw with the... Actually, no, I've decided I don't want to draw with the Mind Stone here. Draw. And now, yeah, I mean, Upheaval is definitely... So how much mana do I have? I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14. And then this generates 2, and so does this. So 18 mana. So I have enough to just cast just the most massive. And I need X equals... Oh, I guess I can even to Fairy. Yeah. I think I should be able to fourth the Eorlingus for a sufficient amount. In fact, I can even bounce the Mox Opal for an additional mana if I need to. So this should be sufficient. Tap this for red. To Fairy the Mox Opal. Obviously, if I find Kinnan, that's... Oh. Kinnan. Basalt. Untap it. And then just cast fourth the Eorlingus for X equals... For a million here. And Jessie even figured it out. And of course, I knew she would not think I was misclicking, casting it for 0. Do I want Reclamation Sage against a white-blue Batterskull? I don't really think so. I think my deck is perfect, so I refuse to sideboard. Right. On the draw. I've liked how this deck played out. I think that, you know, we lost a close match to Falero. Well, game 3 wasn't that close, to be honest. We're up a game here, and all right, I'll keep this. I think that this deck was a really good salvaging of a pretty bad start, though opening Time Walk, the best card in the cube, does help, so I will say that. All right, let's play the Haywire Might. I don't really see a drawback to playing that on turn 1. There's that Rafine's Tower I could have had. Okay. You gonna Stoneforge a Batterskull? I got my Haywire Might. The Might of the Haywire. And once again, I kind of have to decide on turn 2 which of my lands to play. Oh, I guess that's actually pretty easy. I could play Talisman, and then I can play Oko next turn, and then play Lotus Field. Cathar Commando, once again dunked on by Haywire Might. I mean, if you're going to Cathar Commando, oh, Inquisition me, or Thoughtseize me. See, I knew everyone was going to make me discard. That's fine. Oko down, I suppose. Though, I can also just cast Caves of Chaos Adventure, though I suppose the Cathar Commando maybe takes out my thing. Oh, we're Stoneforging. Okay. Batterskull, sure. No attacks, huh? Time Walk. Let's Caves of Chaos Adventure, because if I do this and get my planes and set up a Time Walk, then that would be awesome. I mean, Swords to Plowshares plus attack with both creatures does do it. Yeah. But I actually still think I'm fine here, because you have to attack with both. Oh, Rafine is so annoying. It has Ward. I really wanted to Teferi, bounce the blocker, attack, get the initiative back, cast Time Walk. Man, but I'm not going to be able to do that now. Batterskull get discarded. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. You can take the initiative, I guess. Oh, man, Swords plus Rafine. What a turn. Okay. I need Mox Opal. That's what I need. Mox Opal. Let's go. Mox Opal. Skull Clamp's not that bad. I think I'm just going to go Time Walk. Well, I guess I should just Skull Clamp first then. I think I'm just going to Skull Clamp Haywire Might. Cast Time Walk and Lotus Field. Let's just draw off the Haywire Mite and see what we hit. Shelldock. Oh, and I can play Shelldock this turn. I have 26 cards. Yeah, I think that's better than Lotus Field. I don't have a specific reason to cast it. All right, put Sail into the West, under the Shelldock, take a Time Walk turn. And Upheaval's also somewhat intriguing. I guess the fact that I'm not the initiative holder makes that a lot less appealing. I don't really have too much of a choice here. Let's go to Fairy. Bounce the Cathar Commando and draw a card. And I think just play Mind Stone. I don't think I want to... I think with Upheaval in hand, I don't want to spend time putting Lutri in hand. All right, so you're in the Undercity, putting counters on your Rafine. 3, 6 mana, 7. I have 1 floating off Upheaval. If I don't get Cathar Commandoed, like one of my artifact mana sources, Cathar Commandoed, Upheaval could be interesting, though it's kind of not, because playing Cathar Commando in response to Upheaval, or once Upheaval has resolved, is also kind of annoying. Maybe I should have just bounced Rafine. I don't know. I guess bouncing... But Cathar Commando hits for more was the main reason I was concerned, especially given that Trap is coming. Okay. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. You should have tapped out for that. That would have been great. What is this? Snapcaster Mage on Thoughtseize. It's fine. We'll just draw time Spiral. Draw. Actually, it was supposed to draw end of turn with this Mind Stone, but we'll see if that... Frantic Search? Frantic Search would be such a good draw. I guess I'll play Lotus Field. Sack those 2 lands. Pass the turn. I mean, I'm not dead yet. I go to... Let's see. Am I dead? It's actually really close. That's 6, 9, 10. Oh, no. I'm pretty much dead. If Jesse discards 2 spells to Rafine, I'm dead. Oh, what is this pre-combat? Elspeth. All right. All right. Going to game 3 here. Thoughtseize destroyed me. I mean, that card's good. I don't think I have time for Dig. No, I think we're once again perfect and hope to not get Thoughtseized. All right. I would like to play first. I'd like to reveal Lutri. Let's go Exploration. No, but I mean, this hand is good. Need to draw lands, I guess. Play a land, pass the turn. Okay. Lands and not getting Thoughtseized. Those are the 2 things I'm hoping for. Jesus. All right, whatever. This has not been... Oh, the things that have happened, these drafts have not been kind to me. That's okay. I'm just going to draw a land, and then I'm going to play Oka or Kinnan, and then I'm going to draw a Basalt Monolith. It's going to be great. Turn 1 bat in game 3, huh? Well, that's fair. That's fair. Which also just like makes the Caves of Chaos Adventure basically dead, because I don't really want to play it into a 1/1 flyer. Do you take Kinnan, or do you take Time Walk, or do you take Oko? I guess are the questions. You certainly don't think you're going to take Caves of Chaos Adventure, or of course you're just going to take Time Walk. It's, makes the most sense. All right, play Kinnan. Lotus Field would be an interesting draw. I guess it wouldn't actually generate mana with Frantic Search quite yet. Any land just to cast Oko would be also kind of nice. What else are we hoping for here? I mean, I know just like a land would be good, or hoping for land into Basalt Monolith or some sequence like that. But my prediction is I'm going to draw Exploration and then 4th Earlingus. That's the way things have been going, it feels like. Let's see. I'm going to get hit here for 1. and presumably another play, but I guess it'll depend. All right, that's an Undercity Sewers. Keep the card on top. Attack, pass. Okay. Land. Okay, Chromatic Star. I counter the star? Or are you going to Swords Kinnan in response? Because Kinnan actually generates 2 mana off star. I was probably going to sack it and add green, because I have a lot more blue in my deck. And if I draw a blue source, then I could cast Oko this turn. I suppose if I draw a different one, Get Lost, Kinnan in response. Sure. Actually, I should get green in case I hit the singular Llanowar Elf. All right, Jetmir's Garden. I guess I'll pass. It's a circuitous way of getting a land, but I did get a land. Probably just going to slam a big 4-drop here. Okay. Oh, no play is interesting. There was the 4th Earlingus. I think I have to Frantic Search here. I mean, I don't have to, but I kind of feel like I need to hit some land drops. So discard 2 cards. I'm just going to discard Kay's Chaos Adventure because I just don't think that that's really happening. And it's going to be one of the expensive spells here. Is it Upheaval or 4th Earlingus? I think it's Upheaval. Land. Play Oko. See if this resolves. If it does, I'm going to make one of the map tokens into a 3/3, but I guess it looks like it's not resolving. Mana Drain, okay. Okay. I do get Teferi, Bounce, Deep Cavern Bat, Time Walk as an option at some point here. Metamorph or not. Teferi is like my only way to interact. And I discarded the Upheaval, so now I'm never getting the Time Walk back. Yeah, I think we're pretty dead here. I mean, but look at this game 3. Turn 1 Bat, turn 2 Get Lost, turn 3 Mana Drain into another Bat. Like, my deck is good at comboing, I think, but I don't think it's going to be very good when I'm getting Counterspelled plus Double Duressed and had my Kinnan blown up here. Okay. What else you got? I don't think you need anything else really, but we'll see. I guess if I draw a land, I'm just going to cast 4th Earlingus for 3. I mean, if I don't draw a land, I'm probably going to cast it for 2. I don't really have anything better to do here. All right. 4th Earlingus for 3. Attack for 6 or try to. Don't think Cathar Commando is that bad. Snapcaster Mage into Get Lost. Okay, that doesn't quite answer it. I still get the initiative here. All right. I mean, this isn't, or the Monarch. This isn't absolutely terrible. Like if I draw a Time Spiral, I could be in it now. I have a bunch of map tokens. Okay. Raffine. Oh, that's gross. Okay. So it really is Time Spiral at this point is the sort of thing that's going to get me back into this, because otherwise I don't really feel like I'm going to. Discard Jason Council's Judgment. Sure. And draw a card end of turn. Any Time Spirals. Nope. All right. Well, I get to map token this. I hit Lotus Field. All right, which is actually not the worst land to hit. What did we reveal? Talisman of Creativity. Yes, I'll put it in my graveyard. Shelldock. Okay. Actually, let's play Shelldock first, I think. Shelldock is the kind of thing I'm going to need to do something with. Shelldock, I think I have to take Sail into the West. And I would really like this map token to hit. I just didn't think I could leave a Talisman on top and win this game. I kind of needed to hit spells regardless. All right, well, let's just pass. The good news is we do have Sail into the West. Oh, I guess it wasn't really working anyway. So now I'm taking a bunch of damage. I can't Sail into the West into Upheaval, though. Oh, really? Putting it on the Knight token? I guess that's the blocker you have back. Sure. So what is my out here? Sail into the West. I mean, I guess I'll block with the... Actually, it's only a 3/3. Let's just block with the Knight. Discarded all lands. Okay. Thought sees me now. Come on. Yeah, there we go. My hand is all garbage. Don't you worry. I'm at 8. Next turn, I'm taking 5, 8. Oh, I don't die next turn. I could maybe set this up for 2 turns from now because Haywire Might stops me from dying. Unless Jesse goes land Virtue, but animate dead. What are we animating? Okay, oh, well, no, I guess I don't. I guess the Forge is probably the problem there. No cards in hand. All right, draw. I mean, it's good. Oh, I'm going to be... So let's see. Right now I'm at 10, and I'm going to take 5, 8, plus I have to fade 2 discards. But if I cast Sail into the West now, just there's no chance I do anything. All right. Let's hope this works out. Okay. This is sick because I'm actually like really close to putting up a fight here. Like there is a chance through some luck here. No, don't have a Cathar Commando end of turn. I guess I can still block Cathar Commando. All right. Forge on Rafine, sure. I need Jesse to hit some lands. All right, let's get the Animate Dead out. Because right now I'm taking 7 down to 3. I guess it needs to be all spells. So I need Jesse to have in 5 cards. What is this? This can't be good. Oh, Psycho Rafine Tower, sure. I need Jesse to have 2 spells and 3 lands. I'm like very close to it. I think I can win this game if I don't die here. But I died here. I had 3 spells and yeah, all right. I was going to end of turn draw 7, untap with 3, 6, 10, 11, 13 mana, probably get to... I probably win. I mean, let's see. Draw. Yeah. Off by 1 point. And, of course, had she hit another counterspell. But, all right. It's another 1-2, unfortunately. That felt like a beat. But, you know what? I like this deck. I thought it actually came together. I liked Thespian Stage Lotus Field. It actually kind of worked out. Exploration was good. The Upheaval and the Draw 7s are good. I like the Bet Gadgeteer and the Kinnan with Basalt Monolith. So there was a lot to like here. The Caves of Chaos Adventure did pretty badly, but everything else did pretty well. And I feel like I came very close to winning the 2 matches I lost. Came very close to losing the one I won. 3 close matches, ended up slightly on the wrong side of things. Needed one more point of health. Needed just one more thing here and there, and I don't consider that a total loss. All right, that'll do it for today. I appreciate you watching as I try to get various combos to work, and I will be back tomorrow with another draft. Hope to see you there. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.